Hi, my name is Victor Olivares. I'm the Food Service Director for Tyler Independent School District. And today what we're going to do is go through two cafeterias. We're going to go through Griffin Elementary School and then Rice Elementary School. We're going to look at the inside of the operation, give you insight what we do on our end of things. As we get started, we're going to start at Griffin, we'll end up at Rice, and I hope you enjoy our tour. Here at Griffin, we feed approximately 650 lunch meals a day. We do utilize 2 serving lines, and the staff work very hard to get the job done. Here we start with our tour. You can see right here, of course, is the women's toilet, but it also is their locker room. It's a pretty big, good-sized room actually, comparing to other schools. To your left right here, which is a nice office for the managers. You have windows so that when vendors come in the back door, you can see who's coming in and out. You can see what's happening, activity. There's windows all around that also view the kitchen. So this is a nice additional feature to the school. And right behind us here is a custodian closet, which is unique for the new schools, that we have an actual closet where we keep our chemicals. It's separate from the entire kitchen. We have a mop sink. We have everything up to code with the health department. As you can see today, just by coincidence, is a grocery delivery day here at Griffin. The groceries come in the back. They're going to unload it. We get most of our groceries from this vendor. It comes in through the back, goes out through the front to the kids. The ladies are getting ready to receive the groceries, getting ready to put it up. It's a tight schedule today. They have to receive groceries, put things up, get them within temperature very quickly, and then get ready to serve the kids and continue cooking and doing all their duties. So this is one of those tough days for them, but these are the days that we applaud them for their work. This is now our storeroom. Like I said, we received groceries today, so it's going to be a little messy. They were in the middle of putting this up. The kids came in. This is how it is. This is how our day goes. This is all of our food. It's all dated. It's ready to go. They try to put first in, first out. The racks are designed for such. They have all the groceries in here for the dry goods. As we move through the kitchen, right to our right here is a separate dirty area, we call it. It's the dish room. It's separate from the entire kitchen. We can wash all of our pots and pans in here. Let's go into this room right quick. And we have a wonderful conveyor type dish machine. It rotates the racks through here. You can line them up all the way to the end and wash a lot of these kids' trays very efficiently. And right behind the dish machine is a 3-compartment sink. It has a wash, rinse, and sanitize area. And as you can see out the door is where the kiddos bring in their trays. We empty them, we wash them, bring them up through, and then they go back into the clean area of the kitchen. We have hand wash facilities right next to the dish room area, very important, up to codes. We have prep areas connected to the ovens, connected to warmers and coolers, and ice machines here. These are what we call a pass-through unit. This is a warmer. It's a pass-through because we put food in here, it goes out the other way. This is a cooler. Same difference, it's a pass-through, but it's on the cooler side of things. It goes through here, it goes out the other way. We can open the doors for you, show you, inside how the food's prepared, and there's the door to where it will go out to the serving line. Over here is our ovens. We have 4 convection ovens. They have fan control speeds. They have oven lights, temperature controls, timers, everything they need to produce our food. And these ovens here are well enough capable of producing the 650 meals that we produce here a day. We have another area here that we use for prepping food. We have a pass-through window that was a newer design of the newer schools where they pass through dirty trays or anything they need to from the serving line back into the kitchen. This is a tilt skillet. It's a wonderful piece of equipment. It heats all ends, and we use it for things like spaghetti, browning ground beef, chicken spaghettis, things like that. It has a draining trough, so when you're done, you clean it, you drain it right into the floor, and it goes into the sewer system. Very nice piece of equipment. It tilts, it moves up and down. We have a flat griddle. We don't use it as much anymore now that butter and other things have been taken out of our system, but it's handy if we ever have emergencies for gravy and things like that. And here is very important, our steamers. since we've grown into more vegetables and fruits into our diets, into our system, we can produce more veggies in here, and a few meat items will go in here. They're a double-decking steamer, and it holds several pans, and it self-drains to the back, self-fills. It's a very nice unit. They're no longer the boiler type. They're not dangerous at all. There's nothing that could explode or anything. It's a self-contained steaming unit. And over here is our vegetable sinks. We prep all of our fruits and veggies over here. This sink is solely used for vegetables and fruit. We never wash hands or pots and pans. This is what you call a clean sink. We keep it clean. We do have a disposal on this one as well for anything that might fall in there. Let's say loose lettuce or anything, and we can dispose of those things. Behind us we have our freezer and coolers. We'll start with the freezer here. We received groceries today, as we noted in the front, and with the groceries, this is one of those days where we get it into our storage area. We have it ready to go. So as soon as the ladies are finished with the serving line, they'll come in here and put all these groceries up. We have a unique system in here. As you can see, this is a system we created several years ago to make it efficient. They have a menu in here. We have Monday through Friday set up. So they categorize one section as a Monday. This is your leftover section. And we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday section. So they'll look at the menu, they'll see where this food goes, and they'll put it in the appropriate slot so that they know their inventory, they know what they have. Now they have leftovers from that, they put this leftover slot. And before she orders, she just looks at this very simply. What do I need? What do I need to take off my order? This will help them. So they have all these tools in here to help them stay organized. Now we're going to go back over to the end result, which is our serving line. We just got finished with a run of children. We're going to go over to the serving line here. We do have two serving lines here that are very useful. We utilize two lines here. And as you can see, we have our pass-throughs. The pass-through cooler from the other side. And our pass-through warmer from the other side. So it's put in from the back, comes out the front, and it serves our children, and it's easy for the staff to put on the line. So veggies, broccoli, ranch dressing is good. Now we're at Rice Elementary School, where I want to introduce Diane Cope. She's the counselor at the school here, and she and I worked on getting these tables for the campus, and she will talk about that. I also want to introduce our cafeteria staff and show you around the campus in the kitchen what we're doing on our end of things.
For years now, we've had round tables with red chairs all around them, and the chairs weren't connected. So all during lunch, all we heard was the scraping of legs on the floor, and you were tripping over the legs, and it was just chaotic. Mr. Olivares called with our brand new tables. So we rolled all those in, and it was kind of like the big, move that bus. And so it was amazing. When the kids walked in and they saw these tables, they were so excited. It dropped the noise in this cafeteria probably by 50%. And behavior improved, the noise improved, the traffic flow, because there's so much more room in here now. You can walk in here without tripping over legs, and it's just so much better.
We're Rice Rangers. Respectful, responsible, and ready to succeed.
As we go through the kitchen, we'll start off in the back where it's our 3-door cooler. We keep our milk, storage, and all the things we cup up for the day. Right behind here is the office space for the manager, where she has to do all her paperwork and everything that we need to complete each day. And right here's our ice machine as you come in the back door, where we keep things chilled for the day, teacher's tea, anything that have to chill for the students, fruits and things like that. And behind me is a venting hood. This venting hood captures all the air that goes up into the atmosphere that we have to take out of the kitchen, the hot air and whatnot. Now this oven is the main producer of the 500 meals a day, this sole oven. So that's one thing that I think is very important to see. Next to it we have a food warmer. Food comes straight out the oven into the food warmer. As you can see, we're ready for today's food production. And behind me here is the serving line. You always want your food warmers near the serving line to ease it out onto the serving for the students. You see our serving line, it goes down. Here, one of our things is we are missing the sneeze guards, we're missing the cold plates and hot plates and things like that. But hopefully one day we can get this upgraded to those styles. And behind us here on the serving line is another storage box. 500 meals a day is a lot of milk. This helps milk and juice for us to help us put into the serving milk box on the line. And over here is our production area. They produce the food from here. We have several people working in the kitchen. They can work dual sides, and they do the best what they can do with this production area. Over here is a steamer that assists us with our vegetables and some meat products when needed. And it steams. It has about 4 racks, and it can steam approximately 100, 200 servings in there at a time. We have another cooler here that holds items that we are going to serve on the cold side of things. And right back behind here is our vegetable sink, our dish sink, and then a small locker room for the ladies. And they also have facilities in there for them. And then behind us here is another small storeroom. As you can see, it's just enough space to put a few paper goods in. Now we're on the other side of the kitchen, which is just to the right of the serving line. We have our serving trays. We have a small table here that they use to pass through things when dishes are clean. And right here is our dish room. It serves its purpose. We do what we can with this for 500 meals and 500 trays worth of student meals. There's a small area there to keep our mop buckets and little storage area. And this storeroom is the main storeroom for Rice Elementary School, where we keep all of the food items. Over there was the paper goods. This is all of the food items. And here is our freezer. Over the years, we were able to increase the size of the freezer. It's not very big at all. You're welcome to go and take a look inside of there. To get the space of the freezer, it was actually 3/4 that space before we upgraded it. But we do our best to hold worth 500 meals a day. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tour of our facilities. As you can see, what the ladies do each and every day, they care about these kids, they work hard. I want everyone to get a deeper look into what we do in the field. It's not just about the administration and what we do at our offices, it's what happens over here. They're the ones that feed the kids, they see the kids each and every day, and I just wanted to appreciate them and show off what we do in the kitchen.